Hello and welcome, my friends, to a brand new show with me, David. And, sometimes I have, thoughts and feelings on things that I just want to get out there. And I thought, how should I do this? And, you know what? A podcast-like format might not be so bad. Sometimes I just want to talk. And I'll be keeping these for... I think I'll be keeping these 20 to 30 minutes long. They are totally unscripted. I just sat down in front of the microphone and started talking. So we'll see where it leads. Right now, I probably have some footage on in the background of some random game. If you're watching that, you could do that. But this podcast is more for you guys who... you're at work, 3 times over, and you think, you know what, I'm just going to listen to David talk for 30 minutes about nothing and everything. Or maybe you're on your way home from work and you want something to listen to. Maybe you're in World of Warcraft, farming gold. Maybe you're playing Heroes of the Storm and want to listen to something else than just, your teammates trying to pull you down into the gutter. So here I am. If you're not watching the video, you're doing it right. You're just listening to me. And while this will mostly be about video games, probably, computers, software, hardware, I'll probably fly off on some tangent from time to time. Because, as I said, this is unscripted, and my thoughts come and go as they please. So... Let's get on with the show. I won't use this as a platform to talk about upcoming events and stuff like that on my channel, probably. At least not... Well, I might, actually. But I won't talk about really important news things. Those will have separate videos. So don't be afraid that you will miss something really important because you're not listening to me ramble on for 30 minutes. So there you go. So you've probably seen, some of you might have seen the video where I said, bam, upcoming name change. I'm doing a name change, guys. It's really dramatic with all the music. It became much more dramatic than I thought it would be, but there you go. So, I'm moving away from Recluse Yark as a name and want a new name. And I was all set. I was just a few clicks away from actually changing my name. But before I did, I just wanted some second opinions on my new name. So I asked a few friends, and they all pretty much said that the name was pretty meh. Like, I guess it's okay, but, it's kind of... hard to say, or it sounds weird if you say it like that. So I was like, damn. I can't use that name now. Everyone hates it. So the name I was going for was David Lawful. Since, I'm lawful. I love law and regulations, and I'm very much a by-the-book kind of guy, and it fits my channel. Channel theme. In many of my games, I project myself into the character and play very by the book kind of guy. But now I had to think of something else, and it's so difficult. You guys have no idea. So I have this list here of words, words that might resonate with me. I like Law and Order, so I looked that up on the interwebs, and I have this list, and it's like lawful, justicar, lawmaker, I don't know, knight, commander, and I can't even say that word, judgment, errant, righteous, field, judicator, honor, guardian, but they all feel so pretentious somehow. I don't know. I can't name myself like Night Judgment. That just sounds like something. It doesn't sound me. So I'm torn. I've been thinking about this for like 2 days now. Okay, 1 day maybe. It feels like 2 days. I have yet to decide what I'll pick as a new name. There will be a new name. I just don't really know when. If you guys have any ideas, any recommendations that you think would fit me as a new name, feel free to post it in the comments. If if it's available for you. No, the thing is, I have to change the name in Google Plus. I think I have to have a first name and a last name. That's why I thought about David Lawful. Like, that's 2 names, like David and Lawful. But yeah, that didn't pan out so well. We'll see. Maybe. I'm looking at these words and I can't make anything out right now. I was thinking about a few others. Orion. Orion is one of my favorite star shapes. How do you say that in English? I wonder. Star. Constellations. That's the word I'm looking for. I was thinking about Errant, like David Errant. Errant, I think, but that became too close to David Tennant, and that's just weird. I was thinking about Eclipse, because Eclipse is it's a word that's been with me for a very long time. I used to, when I was like 14 years old, okay, here comes a tangent, guys. When I was like 14 years old, I used to imagine how games would look in the future, or how they would play out. So when I was like 14 years old, I made up this squadron of fighter pilots, space pilots in fighter jets, named Eclipse Squadron. And when I went home from school, or when I was going to sleep, I used to think about how it would be like to play with other guys and girls. Now standing on the hangar deck on a great space carrier, talking about your upcoming mission, getting ready, jumping into the cockpit and fly away. And I had a very wild imagination when I was younger, and I still do. So when I was younger, I was like, I want to play this game. And the fun part is that many of those games I imagined in my head are now a reality. Like, I remember playing Dune 2 back in the day. Dune 2 was the first real RTS, real-time strategy. And I was thinking about, wouldn't this be cool if you could play it like 2-player, and you had these cool tanks with many guns on them that could shoot in different directions, and now that's a reality. So it's interesting how the things I dreamt about when I was younger are now at my fingertips. It's a weird feeling, and I still dream about games in the future. I dream about Star Citizen a lot, or fantasize. I mean, I can't wait to crew a ship with my friends and just fly out into the unknown. Maybe head into a nebula and see if we can find anything. And I'm hyping myself up so much with Star Citizen. It's not even funny. There's probably no way that game can reach my expectations, but I'm kind of ready for that. But in the meantime, I'll continue to dream. So my Star Citizen dream is like, it's me, it's my probably my friend Anna, and maybe Lucky Jack 20, maybe Angel Arts. We're all in this shuttle or transport, and we head into this nebula, and we're playing this game. Okay, so I'm imagining us playing this game in front of our computers. And we'll find this space station, and we dock with it, and the four of us go out into this space station and, have this eerie, almost scary feeling. And the animations are really cool, like The Last of Us. And everything is in first person, so it's very immersive. And we fight some alien, rescue a damsel in distress. We high-five each other on the way back to the ship, and we're having a great old time. And we fly off into the sunset and just cheer on Skype or TeamSpeak or whatever. So that would probably never happen, because I imagine everyone else is as enthusiastic about this game as I am, but they're not. I just got to realize that not everyone loves this game as much as I do. And the developers, again, I don't know if they can do the things I'm talking about right now, but if they can, and if I get 25% of my fantasy, if I just get Anna, my friend Anna, to follow me, and we find this space station that's okay. It's we've seen the space station before, and we've been inside one before, and we probably know what to expect, but we can still dock, and we can maybe fight an alien and save an NPC and at least leave. We might not be able to high five, but we'll do an emote that's like says high five. I don't know. Did that make any sense to you guys? Now, of course, this is my mind talking here, and I haven't shared any of these things before, and it feels kind of weird, but it's these things that keep me going, Okay, well, that sounded dramatic. I have no problems keeping going, but it keeps my imagination alive. Do you guys ever think of things like this, like a game you want to play with your friends and everyone is having a great time? No? Yes? Maybe? I remember playing World of Warcraft when it first came out, and since the genre for me was pretty new, the MMO genre, and almost all my friends were playing, and everything we discovered was new. Everything from emotes to new places, to new music, to new gear, to new skills, to new mounts. And experiencing all of this with good friends was just an amazing experience. And of course then, after a while, everything became, normal. We've seen most of it. The enthusiasm kind of died out, but that was like years after we started playing. But I can still look back at at things like I listen to music from Ashen Vale, which is one of the earlier stages of the game, and I get these enormous feelings of nostalgia. I remember the time we had, and I'll probably never get that feeling again from a MMO, because part of that feeling was everything was so new. The genre was so new. Right now there's so many MMOs out there, and it's kind of saturated. But we'll see. I probably have a few friends that want to try Star Citizen, and I honestly believe that game will be a good game. Let's just see how good. Again, I just gotta keep on dreaming. Even after Star Citizen is released, I just gotta keep on dreaming. I'm gonna dream about, virtual reality, what you can do with that. And you know what? You know one thing that I want in a game? Why did I get such a high-pitched voice? I don't know. You know one thing I want in a game? I want 2-player emotes in an MMO, or any game where you can play co-op. Is there a game where you have 2-player emotes? Like, emotes where you interact with each other. Like, let's say I wanna give someone a handshake. I go up to that character. I type /handshake, and that guy gets a prompt on his screen that says accept, decline, or ignore, because there's gonna be douchebags trying to spam you with handshakes emotes. And if you click accept, the guys line up and give each other a good handshake. Why hasn't that been done before? Is it because it's difficult because of the character models? The character heights might be different. Is that it? I just think that it would add so much to the immersion. Like, let's say there's someone you love. Let's say if I have some female companionship on my space transport, and I get up into the cockpit and I type /kiss, and she accepts, and we like give each other a small kiss, and then we go out into the great space on a romantic space adventure in space. That would be awesome. Why isn't that a thing? 2-player emotes should be a thing. It should. Someone should get on that. Wow. I have a tendency to... Okay, so here's how my brain works. So I'm thinking really fast, and sometimes my mouth can't keep up. So probably sometimes during this podcast you're gonna go, "Whoa, David, slow down." I'll do my best. So, what more? Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm in the beta program right now. I can't say anything about it because I signed a NDA, but it's already looking better. I can say that much. And hopefully I'll be playing it soon. Woo! I'm so excited. I remember most of you probably know about Angel Arts. He's a good friend of mine here on the internet, on YouTube. And he said to me, "David, you have to play this game because I want to discuss things with you." And I'm like, I want to play the game. Believe me, I want to play the game. I just can't right now. But soon I'll start, and it's going to be a huge undertaking. I have a friend who's playing it, and he's like 120 hours in. And that's like 240 videos. That's crazy. I love it. I've done big LPs before. I've done Dragon Age 2. I've done Mass Effect 3. I think those are the biggest LPs I've done. But again, I'm gonna be so... If you got the passion and the enthusiasm, I am... it's not gonna be a problem. That's what I'm saying. And someone told me, or asked me in a comment recently, that you guys probably know that I'm a huge fan of Cassandra because of both her looks, although looks are pretty secondary for me. But I like her looks, but I also like her character, at least what I've seen of her. I like what I've seen of her, which isn't very much. But she's got that intense, serious tone, and I'm thinking she's got a romantic side as well. No spoilers, please. Don't say anything, guys. But I'm hoping that's the case. But anyway, this person asked me that are you certain you're gonna romance Cassandra because you might not like her or something like that, and I can't be 100% certain I'll romance Cassandra. I'm 97% certain, but we'll see. I might end up hating her for some reason, and then I might take another love interest, or none at all. We'll see. We'll see about that. I emote very much when I talk. You can't see it, but my arms are everywhere. Man, I'm losing my voice. So I think this is a good place to stop. So if you want to see more, that's great. I'll probably make a few more of these when I just gonna sit here and talk. But we'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. I hope you have a continued great day, evening, or whatever. And I see you guys later. Bye.